أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hadith number 1891, narrated Talha bin Ubaidullah. A Bedouin with unkempt hair came to Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said, O Allah's Messenger, inform me what Allah has made compulsory for me as regard as-salah. He replied, you have to perform the 5 compulsory salat, iqamat as-salah, in a day and night, that is 24 hours, unless you want to offer nawafil. The Bedouin further asked, inform me what Allah has made compulsory for me as regards fasting. He said, you have to observe Sawm, that is fast, during the whole month of Ramadan, unless you want to fast more as nawafil. The Bedouin further asked, tell me how much zakah Allah has enjoined on me. Thus Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam informed him about all the laws of Islam. The Bedouin then said, by him who has honored you, I will neither perform any nawafil, nor will I decrease what Allah has enjoined on me. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if he is saying the truth, he will succeed, or said, he will be granted paradise. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hadith number 1892, narrated Ibn Umar radiyallahu anhuma. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam observed the Sawm on the 10th of Muharram, Ashura, and ordered Muslims to observe Sawm on that day. But when the fasting of the month of Ramadan was prescribed, the fasting of the Ashura was abandoned. Abdullah did not use to observe fast on that day unless it coincided with his routine fasting by chance. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hadith number 1893, narrated Aisha radiyallahu anha. Quraysh used to observe Sawm on the day of Ashura in the pre-Islamic period, and then Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam ordered to observe Sawm on it till the fasting in the month of Ramadan was prescribed. Whereupon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who wants to fast on Ashura may fast, and he who does not want to observe Sawm may not fast. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hadith number 1894, narrated Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Sawm, that is fasting, is a shield. So the person observing Sawm, that is fast, should avoid sexual relation with his wife and should not behave foolishly and impudently. And if somebody fights with him or abuses him, he should say to him twice, I am observing Sawm, that is fast. The Prophet ﷺ added, by him in whose hands my soul is, the smell coming out from the mouth of a person observing Sawm, that is fast, is better with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than the smell of mushk. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about the fasting person, he has left his food, drink and sexual desires for my sake. The Sawm fast is for me, so I will reward the fasting person for it, and the reward of the good deeds is multiplied 10 times. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Narrated Sahal Raziallahu An. The Prophet ﷺ said, there is a gate in paradise called Ar-Rayyan, and those who observe Psalm, that is fast, will enter through it on the day of resurrection, and none except them will enter through it. It will be said, where are those who used to observe Psalm? They will get up, and none except them will enter through it. After their entry, the gate will be closed, and nobody will enter through it.